What it do, my love? This your girl, Five Star Key, and this is Five Star Readings LLC. Okay, I call upon God, my divine guides, and the power of love. I welcome light, peace, and truth. Only light may enter, all else is turned away. With God, my guides, and love surrounding me, I am sealed in light and peace. Nothing may remain but what uplifts and protects me. So, I do want to say a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. What it do, my love. This your girl, Five Star Key. And this is Five Star Readings LLC. This is a podcast slash notebook thing. I really gotta I really gotta get everything how I want it to be. Like I want it to be like kind of uniform, but it's just like but as for right now, I guess it works for me. But anyway, on this podcast or when I'm live, I just talk about real life situations. I talk about anything that comes to mind. And the only reason why I talk about anything that comes to mind is because I'm a real person and I go through real situations and I really see how people really are. And it's just like, why not bring certain things to the forefront? You get what I'm saying? Because it's just like, are we going to continue to let the blind lead the blind? But I command the power of my tongue to manifest now. Heavenly Father, I decree and declare that today I'm anointed for this season and time. I have been empowered by the Holy Spirit to pray with authority and to fulfill my destiny. Spirit of God, I release you to move freely in my life. I decree and declare that I see no impossibilities. I see only more chances for you to show your strength on my behalf. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay, so pretty much this live is only I'm only motivating. You get what I'm saying? I'm only motivating and speaking good words. I don't want to speak anything else really. Oh, I spilled my coffee earlier. And that's why I have it like this, because it's like a hole in the cup. And I was like, I walked this coffee all the way home. Oh, excuse me. I walked this coffee all the way home. It had a hole in the cup. And I set it down on the desk. I'm like, hold on. Like, my coffee was going down. I'm like, I didn't even drink any yet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even drink any. But anywho, so, okay, that is so funny. Because I looked at this, don't worry. I'm a like when somebody do something, I'm gonna show you. But because it's like these words that I can use, but it's like it's it's so funny because I'm tired of using like weird words. Even even when I look at my old pictures and my old attitude, what it do? My old attitude, my old picture, like my old pictures from when I stayed in the projects when I was like, yeah, them people, because they did a lot to me when I stayed in the projects, energetically. And it was just because, I was quote unquote trying to do music. And I think the guy was married. I don't know if his wife had anything to do with it or the people that we was quote unquote working with or whatever. But that's kind of why when it come down to realism and real people, if you're not letting me know that another woman is a part of the situation, and once I discover and find out that another woman is a part of a situation that you never told me about or informed me about, then I'm leaving this situation alone and I will never look back. But anyway, your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your bad habits, your distractions, your insecurities, your procrastinations, your lack of discipline, your fear, and your ego. Now, people think ego is good and bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, ego is good and bad. Sometimes you need your ego to be, you know what I'm saying? But some people use their ego to downplay, discredit other people. And what to do, my love, y'all? Make sure y'all like the video. Y'all make sure y'all like the video because I know I give y'all good energy all the days. But anywho, but but anyway, so yeah, so when it comes down to ego, it's like ego is good and ego also could be bad because ego is like low vibration. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you use your ego, because you could still be a high vibing person with an amazing ego, and everybody loves your ego because you get in a different type of energy, or you act a different way. Like people can tell, like when you somebody that doesn't really necessarily operate in your ego, when you do operate in your ego, people will be able to tell. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's good. Like I said, it's good and bad. Now, when you got a big ego and you deciding to take somebody money from them, you got a big ego that big to the point where you want to kill somebody. Your ego is that big to the point where you want to take somebody's job, kids, career, success, finances. You doing magic on somebody and all that type of stuff. Now, that is a big ego. You get what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I wouldn't recommend. How can I say? I don't know. It's weird when it comes down to it, because you got people got their different perspectives in life, and I'm not gonna just sit up here and give my perspective all day long. Oh yeah, I am interested, but how much is it? I need to save like 40 work checks for that dog. But anyway. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, ego is good, but then like I said, you got these cocky, overly confident people. And you know how sometimes when you get overly confident, then you'll mess up. What it do? What it do? Okay, so energy takers and energy givers. Listening to gossip is an energy taker. Listening to somebody that has a negative mindset is an energy drainer. Somebody like projecting fear is a energy drain. Thank you, my love. Projecting fear is an energy drainer, and people that project all day long are energy drainers. Okay, because you shouldn't listen to what it do. You shouldn't listen to no conversation that somebody's having and then you feel shitty after the conversation. You get what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't feel that way. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, when it come down to it, projecting is somebody saying, you, all day long. You did that. That's projection. You get what I'm saying? When people start projecting at me, I'll be like, I return that energy back to sender. You get what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when you think about energy and when you think about people's words, the words are only stick to where you know what I'm saying? Like the words stick to your mind. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, when you recognize people project, then you send their energy back to them, because it's just like girl, who finna be mad all day long? Who finna be running around in town trying to fight somebody, and for what? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be sitting around here laughing at that all day long. Like, girl, who is you mad at? Like, I just be looking like, girl, who is she mad? Like, who is they mad at? That shit is just funny to me. But anyway, so energy givers is sunlight. Oh yes, the sun is out today. So energy givers. Yes, and let me tell you something. That's the only thing about life, is that you learn. You get what I'm saying? That's why you do have people that are informative. You get what I'm saying? You got people that are informative. And let me tell you something. Somebody tried to say, I heard something so weird the other day, and it was saying something about somebody think they so smart. Well, let me tell you something. I can tell you something right now that you didn't know. And then I guarantee, let me tell you, if I tell you something right now that you didn't know, even if you wasn't thinking about it, I just informed you on something. I just gave you some type of knowledge. Now, let me tell you this one word. Repeat has two E's in it. Did you know that? Yes or no? If you didn't know that, I just informed you on something. I just gave you some type of knowledge that you didn't know. You get what I'm saying? And that's just as simple as I can break it down to you. You get what I'm saying? If you didn't know that, then I just informed you on something. You get what I'm saying? You are a wise woman. I'm subbing out. Ah, period. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so what was I about to say? Okay, yeah. So sunlight gives you energy. Sunlight is an energy giver. Movement is an energy giver. So yeah, like I you know what, I saw something so great the other day. Even though I walk, I saw more people walking, and I feel like that was good because it's just like, that gives energy. Instead of people trying to take energy from people all day long, I'll share your live stream with my community as well. Thank you, my love. Thank you. So you know how people be trying to like take your energy all day long. It's like they do not want to build themselves up. They would rather take your energy. They would try to, keep you in a state of just taking your energy. Because like I said, it's a lot of things that take your energy. And that's like, I kid you not, the things that take my energy, it's kind of like I pay attention to what takes energy. So therefore, I don't try to do those things or focus more so on the energy takers. I'm more so focused on the energy givers, nature, resting, sunlight, positivity, being in a good mood, being in a good energy, breath work, eating whole foods and learning something new every day. Like, I kid you not, it was somebody I heard that was like, oh, I learned everything. This is not what I'm saying, but this is what I heard someone say. I heard someone say, oh, I know everything. I learned everything already. So there's really nothing more. There was no content for that person to create anymore, because that person felt like they couldn't create no content because they feel like they talked about everything and they've done everything. You get what I'm saying? But then when you, like, the way I look at life, my love, I look at life as like, every day I learn something new. Like, I kid you not. I kid you not. And that's what's keeping me going in life. That's what's keeping me going in life, because I learn something new every single day. Whether it's about what's breath work. Oh, just like this. And then to get that fire going within your body, just say if you cold, right? You breathe like to get that going, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like it looks weird. It looks weird, but it's true. You get what I'm saying? It really will get you going, especially if you're cold. But okay, so your future is shaped by the habits you repeat, not the goals that you set. And then another thing too that I wanted to say about people, that's kind of why when it does come down to talking, if I'm not, trying to motivate you or encourage you or uplift you in any type of way, or even bring you any type of informative information, as 5-star readings is supposed to do, because that is the job that God created for me. Like, God had to create my own job, which is, I guess the people in my mind had to help me create 5-star readings LLC, because, I need my own job. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a different type of person. And I really can't be, I'm noticing that people's energy is real, real heavy. And I really cannot be around too many heavy energy people, because then it's so weird. Like, I don't know. I need to buy me something. I don't know what it is, but I need to buy me something that when I go out, other people's energy won't affect me. I don't know what it is, but I'ma see it. I'ma see it, whatever I need later on, because that's how it always is. I kid you not. I even had a dream of this. I had a dream, a vision of me wearing this, but it was a long time ago though. Like, I kid you not, it was so long ago. It wasn't no recent dream or nothing. So anytime I see a dream, what it do, my love? And see, this is how I go with the flow of life. I'm not like those copycat people. You might be an empath. Yes, I am. Um, so it's like I am not like, the other people. So like okay, for a prime example, you'll have somebody on the receiving end listening to a reading, or they will listen to a message or something online, and then they will go out in the world and act upon what they just heard. But the reason why I feel like that would be a karmic energy is because, my love, you don't just hear no reading and then assume, oh, somebody said you're going to have sex with your soulmate and you're going to have an immaculate pregnancy and it's going to be this and it's going to be that and y'all going to be this and that. That ain't just you going to go meet somebody because you like a person and then you have sex with that person and get that person pregnant and then, you get what I'm saying? That means, like, just say for instance, instead of you just going out and just randomly meeting somebody, trying to hurry up and marry somebody, trying to hurry up and have a divine child. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to hurry up and rush the divine process. And you can't rush divine. So with that being said, it's like, maybe it was this new job or this next job or my next career field, or, when I get my next paycheck and then I go shopping, or, when I go randomly to pay my phone bill, or when I go randomly to go get some weed. It's just some weird, like, you get what I'm saying? It's random stuff. Not no, oh, you got this man plotting and planning. He watching your every move. He trying to get you. And then he trying to trick you. He trying to get you. He trying to trick your Freddy Krueger, your motherfucking He trying to Freddy Krueger your motherfucking I mean, that's Michael Jackson. He trying to Michael Jackson that ass. But anyway, but yeah, you can. But yeah, we got to be mindful of those type of people, because sometimes those type of people, my love, that will try to act fast on what they heard is either somebody low vibration or demonic. Because literally, like I just said, I saw this robe, like, I want to say maybe a year ago in a dream. And yeah, and it's like I just recently got it yesterday. You get what I'm saying? And let me tell you why. Okay, so I went to the store. I went to my favorite spiritual store and I wound up seeing it, but I didn't have the money to get it that day. But when I looked at it, the price, and I looked at it, and I did all the math and all this stuff, and I was like, you know what? I said, if they have these when I come back, then I'm coming to get me one. And I kid you not, I think I came back to the store like, I want to say maybe a week later. So that wasn't that long of a wait for me to wait to get it after I saw it. So I had to come back a week later to get what I wanted. And like I said, I'm so proud of this. I love it. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, so like I said, just make sure you be mindful of, people's motives, because people will try to claim like they're your soulmate or your divine counterpart, but you'll know a fake one from a real one, because your real divine counterpart is not going to mimic your energy because he doesn't want to. You get what I'm saying? Like, your real soulmate wants to stand out amongst the other folks. You get what I'm saying? Because if your soulmate knows, or if this guy knows that, oh, all these other men want to be with you, but they're fake because they really don't know who they are, or they really don't know what they like. They just want to be a part of your life. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, they want to try to mirror and mimic your energy so you can like them. You get what I'm saying? Because I kid you not, I was laying down today and I was thinking, I'm like, man, I don't even like some of these guys. Some of these guys that's trying to talk to me and be up in my face all the days. I'm like, I don't like some of them. And the reason why I don't is because they're stuck in some type of dimension that I'm not in anymore. You get what I'm saying? They're stuck in a lower dimension, which is a lower thought process, a lower way of thinking, a lower way of being. You get what I'm saying? Like, I might not have a car and my YouTube money got funded by those same group of people. So with that being said, it's just like, I'm gonna make sure I take my time to build and do what I need to do. You get what I'm saying? Because I promise you, I don't give a damn who this man is who thinks that oh, stuff don't go until he say so. Well, guess what? He don't run people. And that's one thing some of these men fail to realize. They got to stop trying to run people. Like, I'm not a part of your life. I don't even know this man. You get what I'm saying? So for him trying to run, certain things about me, like caring about my finances and all that, like everywhere I go, want to be a part of whatever I got going on, is weird to me. You get what I'm saying? It's weird to me because it's just like, why not be real? And my love, that's like, to me, that is the simplest, most easiest thing for me to do, is for me to be honest with you. It's for me to like tell you how I really feel, or you get what I'm saying? And I like to tell you how I really feel so you know how I feel versus, well, I don't like the man, but I do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't like the man, but I do. You get what I'm saying? But then you the way you treat me like crap. You don't do nothing for me. Like, what did Erykah Badu say? I'm tired of your shit, cause you don't never buy me nothing. So yeah, it's giving that. Materially, this really doesn't make the person, it's the spirit. Period. Yes. Because guess what? Let me tell you, I feel like a real solid soul can't get broken. And you want to know why? Because things won't, you know what I'm saying? Things won't just feel right in your soul. You be like, shit, why am I in a relationship with Wootawu? Like, why am I in a relationship with Wootawu and I can't fucking stand his ass? You get on my goddamn nerves. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I just be thinking about just, his ass every fucking day. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And it just be like, it's like, I'd rather get in a relationship with somebody that I actually want to be with, because you ain't finna have me up here faking the funk with your ass. And like, oh, that relationship, you could tell, like, when people fake the funk in their relationships, you can tell. You can be like, oh, they fake as hell in that relationship. They don't really like each other. He gay and she don't like him for real. They just using each other. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll be like, damn. Because I promise you, I can't put on for no internet. I can't put on for people, because the thing is, you'll know if I really don't like a man. You get what I'm saying? If I don't like his motherfucking ass, I ignore a motherfucker I don't like. You get what I'm saying? I don't talk to people that I don't like. That's why if you are on my YouTube channel and you do engage with me, you got to know I like it, because we talking now. You get what I'm saying? But anywho, but yeah, I fucks with everybody that fucks with me. And you know what? I used to think something was wrong with that. You know how people be like, oh, I love everybody who got love for me, and I fuck with everybody who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? At first, I thought that was like, damn, that's some selfish ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You should love everybody. Even when it comes down to God and things, I don't believe God loves every single body that walks this earth. Because, people have their different perceptions of life and perspectives and things. But I don't think Jesus, or any God rather, that ever lived or that walked this earth now, you a real one, period. You better know it. But yeah, I don't believe that God, even Jesus, he was the perfect one. You get what I'm saying? Like, even Jesus, I don't believe he loved everybody. You get what I'm saying? And the reason why is because everybody doesn't love him. He only, like, come on now, when you think about it, why would Jesus love everybody? Like, he'll fuck around and say, hey, I like your shirt, shoes, or whatever. And then that person be like, well, I don't like yours. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't like yours, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to make Jesus feel bad. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's like, okay, I only fuck with people that fuck with me, because, no matter if I do got on fucked up shoes or, baggy ass clothes or whatever, we still gonna have fun, and ain't nobody said shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said shit wrong. It's still a vibe. They're like, shit, you here, it doesn't matter if you got on them busted shoes or them baggy pants or whatever the fuck, it doesn't matter. You here, let's have fun. What's up? They said in the scriptures for real. Yes, 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 yes. They said that in the scriptures. Even but you got some people that don't know about that. That's why I kid you not. I don't know what my position in life is, but I kid you not. I do like spiritual things and I do love my Bible. So I don't know where I'm gonna be in life. So because I'm not going to change. You get what I'm saying? I'm not changing that part of myself. I'm not changing the spiritual side of me, and I'm not changing the biblical side of me either. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, take me or leave me. Because I'm not changing. And the reason why, let me tell you why. The reason why I'm not changing when it comes down to the way I believe is because, and they told me the name for it, but I don't know if I could say Jesus though. But that's why it's like I don't want to say that certain name that I know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't want to say that certain name or I don't want to claim that name or title because I still say Jesus and things. Because even though I know it's plenty other gods and things in this world, but Jesus is the one we all grew up on. So, anywho, but yeah, like I said, I do believe in spirituality and I do believe in the Bible, but I'm more so on the healing side of life. I'm not on the, oh, he fucked with that bitch and got her pregnant and he don't want you no more, bitch. He don't want you no motherfucking more. He stole all your money and gave it to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, well, shit, fuck his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how, like, that's just how I feel now about the situations. You get what I'm saying? Now I just be like, you know what? Fuck them. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? And then it's like, now it's kind of like, shit. They be like, they work together against you. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Yes, yes, yes. You right. And that's why I'm glad that I'm in my right mind and my left mind so that I know that the words I speak manifest things in my life. You get what I'm saying? No matter if because you got some of these people on the internet, my love, they throw words and they be throwing them words and they be wanting them motherfuckers to hit me, but bitch, I be like this, huh? I be like this, bitch. Them words ain't hitting me, bitch. I don't know who, bitch. Who, bitch? I don't know who them words ain't hitting me, bitch. I'll sit right next to you, bitch, like this. I'm sitting right next to the bitch, laughing, looking at her Wonder Bread in the kitchen. But anyway, and I'm joking. I don't know who eats Wonder Bread, but if you do, shout out to you, period. But I haven't ate Wonder Bread in so long. I be eating that little cheap ass. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Pockets been thin. You know what I'm saying, around this motherfucker. So I been eating that real thin ass 99-cent bread. If I eat bread, because I don't even like bread like that. But anyway, so your future is shaped by the habits you repeat, not the goals that you set. So, like I said, once again, you know how when people be trying to project their words and they be wanting the words to hit you, but it's just kind of like, your words aren't manifesting any negativity in my life. Your words are only manifesting negativity in your own life. You get what I'm saying? Because me personally, I had to understand that because it's like, I'm naturally a happy person. I've always been like that. I've always been secluded. I've always been by myself. You get what I'm saying? You will never see me in a picture with a million bitches. You get what I'm saying? Like, you will never see that because that's just not who I am. You get what I'm saying? Like, even when it comes down to it, like, I'm more so into the smarts because I used to always feel like I told my boss and them at work, I was like, I was like a dumbass bitch. I saw my boss and them. I was like, yeah, I was like a dumbass bitch. And they was just laughing so fucking hard, but we was drinking though, so it was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, I used to be a dumbass bitch. He was like, oh my God, I wouldn't say that. He was like, oh my God, I wouldn't say that. But he was laughing. He was like, you just probably wasn't as smart as you are. I was like, yeah, I used to be a dummy. but anyway. But anyway, I always was into like reading books and things because, like I said, I felt dumb. When you feel dumb, you get what I'm saying? Like when you feel like you are dumb or whatever, then you gotta like read or something because it's just like that's yourself. You are a natural comedian. Look, they always used to say that. You know what I'm saying? They always used to say that. But yeah, my dad them, my mom them. That's why everybody loves to be around me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because I always just find something to joke about or it's just fun. You get what I'm saying? Because I just go with the flow. But the hardest battle is between your old habits and your new standards, okay? So the hardest battle is between your old habits and your new standards. So let's say let me see if I can think of an example. And then you got to understand too, I have a creative mind. So let's see. I mean, I don't want to say anything mediocre like I mean, well, hell, cigarettes or just say weed and or alcohol. Say that you have an alcohol addiction or a crack addiction or a sex addiction and you want to raise your standards. So when you find out that you have an addiction or something, because that's a battle. You get what I'm saying? Like when you have any type of addiction, because like I said, people would think, oh, if you say addiction, that means somebody's automatically on drugs. Oh my God, what kind of crack you do? You get what I'm saying? Then when somebody say addictions, they'll be like, I just mainly assume crack. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, addictions, you got sexual addictions, food addictions, you got addictions to where you can't be alone. You got all it's so many addictions in this world. Like you even got people that are addicted to torturing other people. You get what I'm saying? Like people, it's so many addictions in this world. Are you in the north? No, but I need to be. I need to be. I need to be in the north. I promise you, because I went to the north one day. I went to the north one time, and my spirit was just so light. It's like I was just floating over there. And I was like, oh, that's my element. But anyway, the hardest battle is between your old habits and your new standards. So just think of a battle, right? A battle is kind of like a fight. But think about that cigarette. Or let's say these olives. Let's say I'm addicted to these olives. And, that's my battle. You know what I'm saying? This is a battle for me because, I keep fucking with these olives. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like if I'm trying to create some new standards in my life, then I have to get rid of these olives. But this olive is a battle. It's kind of like this. These olives be beating me up every day because it's like eat me. You want this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want this. It's like, like, damn, Olive, you coming off real motherfucking strong. You get what I'm saying? Like, how many I got left? Like, Olive, you coming off strong. Olive is saying, you want this. You want this. But that's like a battle though, because you got that, like that cigarette, like a cigarette or whatever is a battle, because you know how sometimes you'll be like, man, these cigarettes calling my name. Hell no, that is a spiritual motherfucking attack. You know what I'm saying? You be like, even sometimes when it come down to me, I'll be hungry. Nah, like I ain't gonna lie to you. I do eat when I'm hungry. Like I'm not just finna sit up here and be a fat ass all day. Like I'm riding by McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, and all, but I'm stopping at every last place to get me a piece to eat. I mean, a bite to eat at each place because I got the money to do so. Fuck no. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't do no shit like that. I don't eat when the fuck I'm hungry. You get what I'm saying, bitch? I don't just go around eating up shit just because I got a mouth and a stomach and an ass to shit it out of. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't do that. But but anyway, so like I said, a battle is more than just a fight. A battle is like I said, you saying, "Oh, that cigarette calling my name," or that liquor's calling my name, or that dick or that pussy is calling my name. You get what I'm saying? And I just had to say that because I was thinking it. But anyway, so but yeah, that's like a battle because you be like, man, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to work, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do that important. And that's the that's kind of how you win that battle because you be like, okay, what's more important though? You know what I'm saying? Like cigarette, dick, or me going to work. Cigarette, dick, or me going to work. Do you really got to think about what's more important? Because that's when it comes down to new standards. It's kind of like, you know what? I was gonna give me some cigarette and dick before work. You know what? I can do all three. I can give me a cigarette and some dick before work, and then I can still make it to work on time. But it's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that cigarette dick alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that cigarette dick over there. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to work because that cigarette dick ain't gonna do nothing but drain my goddamn money. But anyway, let me get off this subject because, like I said, the hardest battle between your old habits and your new standards. Like I said, I could literally sit up and talk about this all day long. But so the high vibe morning affirmations. I am finding my own happiness. I feel strong and well today. I will be kind to myself today. I am worthy of love and respect. I am surrounded by positivity. I will be productive and energetic all day. The sunrise fills me with energy and confidence. Today will be a positive day. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am blessed. Everything in my life is working out for the highest good. I fully surrender my desires and trust the universe has my back. The world needs my light and I am not afraid to shine. I am in charge of my mind. I am excited about this day. I will embrace happiness as my natural state of being. Today I am a magnet for abundance and positivity. I have the power to change my story. I am grateful for all that I have. I will be present in every moment. I welcome creativity to flow freely through me. I will acknowledge my own self-worth. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. Wealth flows to me in unexpected and expected ways. I am open to limitless opportunities for prosperity. Money is a tool that supports my dreams and freedom. I deserve financial success and security. Every day I attract more wealth into my life. I am building an empire with passion, wisdom, and unstoppable faith. Every thought I think, every move I make creates waves of success. Opportunities are drawn to my life. Abundance flows through my purpose. I am calm in growth, bold in vision, and grounded in attitude. Wealth, peace, and greatness is already mine because I was designed to shine beyond imagination. I am magnetic, worthy, and divinely guided. My life unfolds with grace, wealth, and clarity. I attract opportunities, love, and abundance without chasing. Everything that's meant for me is already on its way. I am both the softness and the storm, grounded, glowing, and growing. Wealth is my birthright. I am open to receiving more than I ever imagined. I rest in the energy of overflow. Everything is working in my favor. I cleanse my energy field with love and intention. I seal my aura off from intrusive forces. I I return all energy that isn't mine. No return address. I cut cords with anything draining my spirit. I trust my intuition to guide me safely. I stand in my power, fully protected. I call back my energy from all timelines. I shield my home with light and truth. I reject manipulation in all forms. I declare I am safe, sovereign, and spiritually guarded always. Awesome, beautiful, abundance. Okay, so those are some great words: superpowers, support, tolerance, touch and touched, truthful, ultimate, unconditional, cleanliness, fantastic, flattering, flawless, and flexible. Okay, so 10 secrets to become mentally unbreakable. Just don't give up. It says most people give up too early on certain things. So when it comes down to being mentally unbreakable, is don't give up on whatever it is that you set your mind to, what you're working on, your projects and things like that. Especially if it's helping build people up. Now, if you're working on something and you're just trying to tear somebody down and it's not working for you, then I could see why you're mentally, you could be, whoever does that type of thing could be mentally imbalanced, because it's like you're trying to take something from somebody so hard. Like you are just trying to you're just trying to take something from somebody, and it's causing you to be fucked up in the head. And it's just like, damn, it's like, damn, that's why when it come down to real, how can I say, when it comes down to real women and real people and real things, never give up on yourself. Never give up on your craft, because you'll always have people in the background. They want you, because some of these people, my love, know they're not supposed to be on, the platform. Some of the people know they ain't supposed to be doing certain things, and they just choose to do it. And they be like, well, Keith, I'm gonna put you out the way. I'm a discredit you. So therefore, you can take that other person's place that was supposed to have been discredited years ago. You get what I'm saying? Like they wanted me to be in somebody else's place that doesn't have any creative ideas or creative endeavors. And then they want that person to take all my ideas like they created everything. And no, I'm never gonna let anybody take anything that I created, because anything that I created, it's what I created. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, now if you want to work with me or be a part of my creation, then we can do so. But me being a part of your creation and you want to try to convince me that I didn't create something, that dog is not going on. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so all right, so this one, let's see some more good words. And you know what? You know how they be saying, like in the Bible or whatever, like your body is a temple. And because this is like a protection, chant. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I like what it said. It said that by light and root, by fire and stone, I call my power back as my own. No fear, no weight, no voice, no chain shall cross this sacred self again. And that's wild to me, because when you come down to spiritual attacks, you got these devils, these demons, they know certain spiritual things. So they'll be like, you'll hear this voice or whatever, but it's like a voice that you shouldn't listen to. You get what I'm saying? Because something like, God doesn't give us the spirit of fear, but I don't know what people believe in. But like I said, the way I believe is fear doesn't operate in me. You get what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to God and things like that, of course, it's a respect thing. But as far as like me just being dead scared, like, no, I'm not gonna be just shaking in my motherfucking boots because I'm scared. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck no. When it comes down to respect, I mind my business, you mind yours. You go your way, I go mine. You get what I'm saying? You don't say shit to me, I don't say shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I do have a question, I will ask. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't like to yell across the room to people. I like to walk up on you and ask. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't like for everybody to be in my business. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so no fear, no weight, no voice, no change shall cross this sacred self again. Because remember, I was saying in my one video, it was on my other page that they got deleted. I was like, who put this shit on me? I'm like, who put this shit on me? You know what I'm saying? That was some weight that whoever the fuck, somebody put some motherfucking weight on my motherfucking ass. I'm like, who put this shit on me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm trying to live my life, create my motherfucking business, and y'all motherfuckers put this goddamn weight on me, bitch. Like, fuck no. Bitch, I ain't waiting for no motherfucking nigga. Fuck a nigga, I ain't waiting. And that's how I always feel, because these niggas be wanting me to wait. And then when they come back, they don't be having shit to show for. Like, nigga, what the fuck was I waiting for? Are you pulling up in a motherfucker? What kind of car are you pulling up in for me? You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, as much scamming as these men do, that I know the nigga stole my ID. He took a picture of my social security card. That nigga need to have me a motherfucking car paid for with my motherfucking name on the tag and all. I'm like, damn, how the fuck? Who tagged that name in? Yours. Who insurance that car in? Your bitch. How you do all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. How you do that? Like, hold on. That motherfucker, he's a scammer. I knew it. You like, and I can just picture a nigga saying, bitch, just be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Just be thankful. Here I go. Oh, he's a scammer. I knew it. I'm ignoring the fact that you scammed and you were using my goddamn address. I'm ignoring that. But yes, I do like and then like I said, words are powerful. So I love this type of shit. So it says, no fear, no weight, no voice, no change shall cross this sacred self again. Because think about your, like I said, body's a temple. So that's a sacred place. You get what I'm saying? Like, your body is a sacred place. And then I noticed too, when it comes down to yourself, you can, like, especially if people, you got layers. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, I don't know if other people have layers to themselves or if they just don't show it or whatever. Maybe I show it. But and even this guy said that shit to me one day. He was saying something. He was like, she hides within herself, you know. And I was like, wow, I never heard anyone say that. And, you know, when I look at certain things that I do, and then when I look at certain things that I do, I could be like, that, you know, that kind of makes sense. But anyway, but anywho, abundance flows to me. My energy is returning with grace. Love is drawn near, aligned by faith. Let's see. Oh yeah, and to be a great woman or even a man, like I kid you not, a man that ain't sleeping around with hoes is attractive. You get what I'm saying? Now it's attractive too that like, okay, this man he can have, you know, any woman that he wants. That's cool. But you know, when it comes down to just like some men get tricked like that, you know what I'm saying? I kid you not, because they be too fine and they know they can have any woman they want, and then the first woman they want is, you know, sickly or something. And then they be so quick to do it, and that be the thing that some of these men be failing to realize. I'm like, that person was quick to sleep with that man because she felt like she was going to get something out the deal, or she felt like she was going to be a better pick, or he was going to pick or choose her first because she opened up her legs and slept with him first. You get what I'm saying? But when it come down to it, to be more attractive, when it come down to a woman and a man, is no fuck buddies. You get what I'm saying? And then no sleeping with no man's married wife or not sleeping with somebody's husband. You get what I'm saying? That is attractive because you got some men and women, my love, they don't care who they sleep with. They're like, well, that person married and she came to me and she explained the situation with her. Look, I don't want to hear anything about, oh, she's married and she explained the situation with her husband. I don't want to hear that shit. The bitch is married. Oh, he's married, but he don't live with his wife. They got a green card and all this and that weird ass shit. She live over there. She got her. I don't want to hear that because he's married. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, he's married, but his wife don't live there or whatever. But guess what? What if I fall? My thing is, what if I fall in love? You get what I'm saying? Like, what if I fall in love and I want this to be my fucking husband? He can't be my fucking husband. He already got a wife somewhere out here in this world. So with that being said, he can go on. And I can sit and deal with me a man who's never been married or who's aren't married. You get what I'm saying? And he don't want no fuck buddies or he don't want to fuck nobody's wife. You get what I'm saying? And that's the type of man I want. I don't want no man that just out here making babies with bitches he don't even see himself with within the next 10 years. You get what I'm saying? And then another good thing is um not to be so clingy in relationships. That's how to become like a better. That's like attractive. I kid you not. And it's so weird to say because I was clingy at one point in my life, but a man that's not clingy is attractive to me. You get what I'm saying? Because it's kind of weird because it's kind of like, oh, he's making me think he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he making me think he don't give a motherfuck. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, now I'm thinking about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like it'll be the same with a woman. You get what I'm saying? A woman that's not so clingy, like all up in a man's ass and shit. Like, damn, every day she see this man, she all up in this man's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't let his ass breathe. Like, damn, bitch, just be the draws on his ass. You get what I'm saying? But, because that's literally how I used to be. I used to be the drawers on my nigga ass. I used to be the keys to his car. I used to be the steering wheel to the car. I used to be the door to the car. I'm talking about the lace to the shoe. I used to be everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like super duper clingy. Like, I'm talking about he couldn't come home with a mustard stain on his shirt without me being like, you went and ate some mustard hot dogs or you went and ate something without me? You didn't think about me? You didn't call me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be on it like that. Like, damn, this nigga got a whole stain on his shirt. Where the fuck did that stain come from? Where you went at? What you was doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, I used to be that clingy. But anyway, honorable ancestors who love and protect me, guard me against the things I do not see. Don't let my own ignorance blind me, for you have lived through this life. Help me down the road that confuses me. Guide me so I am not blinded by what I want to see. Show me exactly who people are as it will and so it be. Life from life and mind from mind. Our spirits are now disintertwined. We part our souls and journey home. Let our thoughts be on our own. Money flows and money finds its way into my hands without delay. By thought, by will, by God and light, abundance comes fast and bright. With harm to none and good to all, I rise with wealth and never fall. Okay, Proverbs 8 and 7. Proverbs 11 and 17. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. The merciful man is one who acts with faithful love. He looks out for others. A cruel man is merciless, unfaithful, and have no concern for others. Proverbs 10 and 20. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for the want of wisdom. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, I don't know how people's diet has been or what people are doing or eating, but like I said, help me in my diet quest, bring to me new strength and zest. Take these extras pounds from me, so it will, and so more it be. Remove all attachment from me, all negative energy forms, negative thought forms, heavy energy forms, all intruders and mischief makers, all astral forces and dominants, all small demons and large demons, include succubus and incubus, all living humans who try to steal my energy or do any harm to me. Find all humans in spirit who are lost around me and take them home. Remove all threads and bindings, all cords and ties, all chains and devices of any kind, any curses and hexes on any level, and all karmic patterns which are self defeating, and karmic links that are no longer needed. Return to me my perfect energy now, please. And then another thing too, when it comes down to like soulmate things, you get what I'm saying? When you are like, when it comes down to like your soulmate, I bullshit you not. You gotta really be in a self-love energy. And that's what people be failing to realize. People be wanting you to not love yourself so you can accept these low vibrational friends, conversations, and lovers. When you start loving yourself and you start really being like, you know what? I want the soulmate, I want the soulmate which my soul aligns to. I don't want the soulmate that these karmic individuals, these demonic people want me to deal with. They want me to deal with his ass. You get what I'm saying? I want somebody who I actually align with. You get what I'm saying? I want somebody that's going to actually be honest with me in public and in private. You get what I'm saying? I don't want no man that got to hide his relationship with me just because he's married or he got a kid with somebody or he lied to that person, lied to everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hiding my relationship for nobody. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Because guess what? If a man does want me to hide the relationship, then obviously he got other things going on. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's just like, it's plenty of men that want to be shown off in relationships, just like women. You get what I'm saying? So I do like the soulmate chant. It says, hear me now and send to me the one I love, my true destiny. Honesty, loyalty, love, lust, and passion is all I want and I need in a companion. Best friend, partner, soulmate to the end. May we stay together till the very end. If not arrive, may you find your way. Intimacy, trust, and caring ways. Make me happy and brighten my days. True love comes and forever stays. And then this other one says, on this day and in this hour, I call now to the ancient power. My soulmate, I now call to me, my one true love, who is meant for me. With a pure heart and an open mind, I call to the one which my soul aligns, the one who with my heart will sing, the one whose energy passion brings. Through space and time, I call to thee. Soulmate, true love, come to me. And like I said, I like that because like I said, it's putting you in the energy of like knowing that, okay, if this man approaches me, I wonder, like, it's kind of like, I guess, how he approaches and what he says, because the thing is, it's like, is he an honest person? Is he a loyal person? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's the first two I really try to scope. When I meet a man or when I talk to a man, good morning, my love, I didn't see your comment. But when I like a man and, if I get that honest vibe from him or loyalty vibe from him, then yes, I'm gonna feel like that could be my soulmate. But I'm never rushing when it comes down to like my soulmate and things like that. I'm never rushing because, the devil wants you to move fast with things. You get what I'm saying? Like, the devil wants you to move fast. And the reason why is because if you're moving fast with certain things, you'll be done either miss a step or you be done drop something. You didn't recognize you dropped something until later on. You be like, damn, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't get into this door, or now I can't get into this place, or now I don't have access to certain things anymore because you left something behind that was very valuable. And then now they want to come back. And that's the thing that bothers me, because it's like you left something behind on purpose that was very valuable, but yet now you want to come back for it because things aren't working out for you, because you need that person, knowing damn well that person was your key to whatever the fuck. that person was your key. You know what I'm saying? Like that the guy sometimes, these men be thinking that they're the keys to see certain things, but they're really not. Them men ain't shit without a woman. The man is just like I said, the protector, the provider. The woman is the nurturer, the one that sends the love out so the man can really ride on the love. Because I kid you not, some of these men, y'all be thinking they love them old ratchet, dumb women. They can't really create with those type of women. You get what I'm saying? Like some men can't really create with those ratchet hoes. You get what I'm saying? They literally cannot. But anyway, every tongue that speaks against me shall be stilled. No darkness shall touch me nor breach my shield. All ill intent returns to its source, and every evil eye upon me shall lose its force. Everything naturally shifts directly in my favor. Everything obviously shifts directly in my favor. Everything definitely shifts directly in my favor. It is normal that things go in my favor. It is normal that things shift my way. It is normal that things go my way instantly. The universe works beautifully in my favor. The universe loves to instantly shift in my favor. The universe desires to instantly shift in my favor. It is my birthright that everything works in my favor. It is my birthright that every situation shifts in my favor. I am so grateful that everything works in my favor. I am so grateful that I am a magnet for situations shifting in my favor. I am so grateful that it is easily normal for everything to go